Hey man, how's it going? So I just wanted to go ahead and share this video with you of 3 tips that I think you could benefit from if you start implementing them into your website. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. As we can see over here, I've pulled up Roofer Springdale AR, Arkansas. And the reason why I've pulled up this search term in particular is because this gets a lot of traffic. Now, as a roofer in a pretty competitive niche like roofing, you want to have the most eyes on your company as possible. So this would be a search term that you would want to rank for, as we can see here. And if we go back though, we'll see that right now, currently, you're not ranked on the first page for it. You're not in this map pack, and you're not on these organic listings down here below. And the reason why this is important, especially this map pack, where we're going to go ahead and start, this map pack is important because this is where 70 to 80% of the business is starting to go down because of smartphone usage. Many people are just Googling these services on their phones, and they're only really going to the websites that are listed on this first page. So how do you get into this map pack? Well, that basically just comes down to these things called citations. And not to get crazy technical, but all citation is simply your business's information listed in different directories across the web. There's literally hundreds of these, and all you have to do is go and fill them out, call it a day. But you have to have more of these than your competitors. So right now, Pinnacle Roofing's got the most. That's why Google's popped them up top. So that's how you get ranked into this map pack. And again, if you're not really ranked in here, you're just kind of leaving money on the table. The next thing that's really important are these organic listings on the first page, because as we know, nobody's scrolling to page 2, 3, or 4. So it's important that we're on this first page. And this first page actually has a whole heck of a lot of value. If we can see here, Pinnacle Roofing, they're number 5, so they're on the first page in 2 different spots. That's a lot of real estate on the first page. And this spot in particular that they have is worth a lot of money. If we go over here, we can see, it's got a $1,300 traffic value, 109 people visiting their site every month. They've got their ranking for 213 keywords, and they've got 255 of these backlinks and 51 referring domains. So what are these? Well, backlinks and referring domains is what actually determines how high up in the search results Google ranks you. So what they've done is they've applied all these backlinks to these other sites that then refer the power back to them. So you can basically view backlinks as like these votes. And all it really is your website's link listed on another website that points back to you. The more of these you have, again, it's a volume game. The more of these you have, the better. You just have to make sure you get them from the right sites. You can't just spam a bunch of links on YouTube and expect your sites to rank. That's just not how it works. But applying more backlinks from solid websites will help you increase in your ranks, get on this first page, get a lot of traffic. But how does your website compare right now? Obviously you're not on the front page, so where do you stand exactly? Well, right now you've got 60 backlinks, 13 referring domains, so 13 different sources giving you those links. You rank for 27 keywords, you got about 56 people visiting your site every single month, and you've got a traffic value of 244. So they've pretty much 6x'd you when it came to traffic value, and they've basically doubled you when it comes to just traffic to the site. And how do you get all this traffic? You see these keywords that they're ranked for compared to you. How do you increase your keywords? Well, keywords pretty much just comes down to content, and you have to have really authoritative content to start picking up for more keywords. So if we were to actually go over and check them out, ranking for 213, and we only want to check out the ones on the first page because those are the only ones that matter, right? Nobody's going to 2, 3, or 4 of Google. So they're ranking for 15 different keywords and phrases on the first page wherever they show up, as we can see here, and they're getting a lot of traffic from it. And that's because they've got strong content. If we were to go over and check yours out and do the same exact little search, 1 to 10, we'll see that you're really only ranked for your brand name, and that's okay, but when it comes to just general services, unless people know the exact brand to go to, they're not going to go there. So you have to start ranking for these higher volume generic search terms that are just local, like Roofer Springdale, Arkansas, because it's got 500 searches a month. It's a lot of people to not be in front of. So again, I keep talking about the same content, and that's pretty much just has to do with the words on your website. There's just not a whole lot for Google to pull from it to then rank you above, say, Pinnacle Roofing, because if we were to go check out Pinnacle Roofing site, they've got paragraphs of quality content at the top, and then they have some paragraphs here at the bottom. And what you also notice, which is also really important, is their page count. Okay, so they've got 66 different pages indexed by Google having to do with roofing. Right now, you've only got 6. So they have more information about roofing out on the internet than you do. And Google's all about information. Doesn't matter whether it's right or wrong, obviously. Just having information out there is what Google cares about. And what they've done is they've demonstrated themselves to be the local knowledge leaders in roofing. Right now, your website hasn't, and that's something that you would need to do. Add content to your homepage, add a couple paragraphs, add some more service pages. Adding a blog would actually be really good too, to keep Google coming back to the new articles you're posting every single month. And just as kind of like a social proof little testimonial to why content is so important, I've got Mike Tyson pulled up here on Google, right? He's a really cool dude. He's about to just blow out Roy Jones Jr., but as we can see here, his Wikipedia page is actually the #1 organic listing, not his actual website, which is listed right below. And the reason for that is simply because Google ranks content over anything else. If you have the most, they're going to rank you. It doesn't matter that Mike Tyson's site's legit and is the real deal. Wikipedia has the most information on them. So it's in Google's best interest to rank that information. That's why they're listed. I hope these tips were helpful. Citations for your GMB, backlinks for your organic rankings, and content to start ranking for more keywords to start showing up in more search results. Take care. Have a great day.